Hello everyone, my name is Жұлдыз Жумабайқызы. I'm an English language teacher at School Lyceum number 41 in Юрск. Today, our topic is dedicated to digital resources that can help students remember complex topics in the English language. When I first saw this topic, many questions came to my mind, such as what topics might be challenging for students and how can we identify them? What types of memory strategies exist and are students aware of them? What digital resources are available and which ones can help students remember new words? I have conducted a survey where 38 students participated. Well, after conducting a survey with my students from the 5th to the 7th grade, I found that the most challenging topics for them are related to English vocabulary. I also discovered that most students are only familiar with the repetition method for remembering material. Now, I would like to share with you some digital resources that I use to help students easily remember new words and collocations. Health vocabulary with Quizlet. I have 6th grade students and we had the topic about health. Many students said before reading the text that they were unfamiliar with the words listed in the green box here. So, I created a set of new words from the text with its collocations, adding image and examples. As some students learn better visually, others through listening, and some through active practice with words and sentences. For example, to cut meat on the chopping board. Translation, example, and also image. Also, Quizlet provides you automated tests based on your flashcards. For example, this one is going to be this variant, yeah. As well as you can do the matching task. Your students can do the matching task. Let's say to reheat the food. Will be this one. Using Genially for vocabulary games. So Genially is a tool for teachers that creates quizzes, games, and tests that make the learning process more engaging and motivating. For example, continuing with the 6th grade students, with the topic of health, we use semantic fields with antonyms. First, we identified adjectives in the text, such as dangerous, sick, clean, and so on and so forth. Then, using Genially, students matched antonyms to these words. Dangerous, safe, sick, healthy, and so on and so forth. Context matching tasks. After reading and discussing the text, we have used a context matching task where students practice using words in context. This activity encourages them to match words with their meanings or uses in sentence. For example, always use a separate chopping board to avoid cross-contamination. To use a separate chopping board to cut meat on the chopping board. Cooking food at the right temperature will help to kill germs and make it safe to eat. Word formation and vocabulary expansion. One of the most effective ways to expand and strengthen vocabulary is word formation, as it allows students to obtain several new words from one root and understand their connections. At the end of the chapter, you can create a game generally where students match words with suffixes to form adjectives, adverbs, and so on and so forth. So this activity helps students review and strengthen their vocabulary. Easily. Advert, advertise, and so on and so forth. Grammar practice, modal verbs, and new words. Since many students struggle with sentence construction, I have created an exercise that combines previously learned grammar, modal verbs, with new words. So students will need to know words, new words, recall grammar rules from the last lesson, and arrange words in the correct order to form grammatically correct sentences. For example, you should cut meat on the chopping board, and so on and so forth. MindMeister for semantic fields. While studying the chapter on health, we also create semantic fields in class using the platform MindMeister. After students list new words from the text, they can organize them into subcategories on MindMeister, like health, medical conditions, symptoms, nutrition, diet, and so on and so forth. So this tool helps students recall necessary words when writing essays, preparing for speaking tasks, preparing for SAT, SAU, and so on and so forth, as they see words here and they have an opportunity to revise words one more time. Bamboozle for irregular verbs. Finally, many students find it difficult to memorize irregular verbs. If you want to make this process fun and memorable, I highly recommend Bamboozle, an online platform for creating interactive games and quizzes. They can choose one of the boxes and then they can answer to the question, where? What is the past forms? Wore and worn. Okay. Well, I hope that you find it very interesting, useful, and engaging. See you next time.